Number 27, Terror in a Texas Town, 1958. Joseph H. Lewis's Terror in a Texas Town is a Western that plays like a protest. It's stripped down, angry, and unflinchingly political. It's a film about corruption, power, and about one man standing against injustice with nothing but a whaler's harpoon in his hand. Yes, a harpoon. It's that kind of movie. George Hansen, Sterling Hayden, is a Swedish immigrant who returns to his father's home to find him murdered and the land stolen by a greedy land baron. The villain, McNeil, Sebastian Cabot, we may remember him as Mr. French, wants the whole valley for himself, and he uses hired guns to get it. The worst of them is Johnny Crail, Ned Young, the black-clad killer whose weapon isn't just his pistol, but his contempt. Crail's right hand is crippled, but his hatred makes him dangerous. From the moment Hayden steps into town, you know he's an outsider. His accent, his morality, even his patience marks him as different. The townspeople, frightened and submissive, warn him to leave it alone. But George is cut from another cloth. He doesn't want revenge, he wants justice. And when justice won't come from the law, he takes it into his own hands. Lewis directs with the same sharpness he brought to Gun Crazy 1950 and The Big Combo 1955. The camera angles are bold, the lighting dramatic, and the pacing deliberate. He turns the Western landscape into a moral battlefield. The battlefield is wide open but full of shadows. Every street, every saloon feels claustrophobic, as if the entire town is suffocating under fear. Hayden is perfect as Hansen. He brings dignity and strength to a role that could have been simple. He's not a gunfighter, but a working man pushed too far. When he finally confronts Crail, it's not a duel between equals. It's a reckoning between the oppressed and the oppressor, fought not with a revolver, but with a whaler's weapon, a symbol of hard labor and defiance. The script, written by Dalton Trumbo under a pseudonym, adds layers of subtext. Made during the McCarthy era, this film is clearly about blacklisting and moral cowardice. The terror in the title isn't just violence, it's also the fear of speaking up or doing what's right when it's unpopular. The final scene, where George walks down the street with his harpoon as Crail waits, is one of the most striking in all of Western cinema. It's absurd, symbolic, and powerful. By the end, the town begins to breathe again, freed not by the law, but by example. Terror in a Texas Town isn't about cowboys and outlaws. It's about America, about decency under pressure, and about the courage it takes to stand alone. It's short, fierce, and unforgettable.